Have you ever felt, even for a moment, that there's something beyond the routine? Something that whispers, yet is ignored by many? A sign that seems to be there, yet is overlooked by most? Perhaps it's not a coincidence. Perhaps you are about to discover something that could change the way you see life. What if I told you that the answer to an ancient mystery lies within you? That your very spine holds the secret to a connection far greater than we imagine. A secret that can transform your body, mind, and even your soul. Does it seem impossible? Then listen carefully. Because today, I'm not just inviting you to hear a story. I'm challenging you to see beyond what your physical eyes can perceive. Jim Carrey, an actor known not only for his talent, but also for his profound view of existence, shared an intriguing reflection on a podcast. He invites us to think symbolically about something we've known since childhood, the story of Santa Claus coming down the chimney. But what if this simple image is a metaphor for something much greater? He suggests that this story is connected to an internal, profound, and transformative process within the human body, something so powerful that it challenges common understanding. At the center of this idea lies a small structure in the brain called the claustrum. It's this structure that inspires the connection between Santa Claus and the concept of Santa Claustrum. But we're not talking about material gifts. We're talking about a transformation that happens inside you, something ancient traditions have long understood. This special substance, often referred to as sacred oil, follows a path within the body that reflects a cycle of death and rebirth. And what's even more fascinating, this process is directly linked to your spirituality. In the human body, the journey of this oil begins in the claustrum, located at the center of the brain. It descends through the spinal cord, reaches the solar plexus, and continues toward the sacrum, a crucial point at the base of the spine. For the ancients, the sacrum, formed by 5 fused bones, was literally considered sacred. But why so much symbolism? What makes this oil so special? This substance, often called Christ in ancient traditions, carries powerful symbolism of renewal and ascension. As it descends through the spinal cord, it does more than nourish the body. It initiates a cycle that can lead to true enlightenment. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. Once a month, when the moon aligns with your birth sign, a special seed forms within you. This seed, also called Christ, begins its journey in the solar plexus, symbolizing a birth in Bethlehem. Not a physical location, but a metaphor for something happening within you. Throughout this journey, the oil interacts with 2 crucial glands in the brain, the pineal and the pituitary. Together, they play an essential role in elevating this energy. The pineal gland, associated with electricity, and the pituitary gland, connected to magnetism, work in harmony to refine and amplify this energy. This journey is a cycle of renewal, a path that, when completed, connects the body to higher energy, opening the doors to spiritual transformation. But are you nurturing this energy? In ancient times, practices like meditation, balanced eating, and conscious breathing were seen as ways to preserve this sacred oil. Every month, you have the opportunity to nurture this energy, allowing it to rise through the 33 vertebrae of the spine, a number with profound symbolism reflecting Christ's age when he reached his fullness. When the oil reaches the top of the spine, something extraordinary happens. It reaches the optic thalamus, a structure in the brain that, in some traditions, is called the light of the world. For 2.5 days, this oil rests, as if it were dead. But then, it awakens, illuminating consciousness in a powerful way. This process, known as crucifixion, doesn't symbolize destruction, but the multiplication of energy, bringing clarity and expanded awareness. Ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptians, understood this deeply. They viewed this oil as the manna from heaven, something sacred and vital for the balance of body and soul. They knew that caring for this energy could lead to higher states of consciousness. But here's the big question: why was this knowledge lost or hidden? The Bible makes numerous references to this internal process. When Jesus says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness," he is pointing to this inner light that each of us carries. The so-called third eye is not just a metaphor, it's a portal to enlightenment, a connection to something greater. But few understand this. Over the centuries, this knowledge has been distorted, turned into literal stories and external practices, diverting us from its true meaning. Many religious traditions have led us to believe that salvation comes from something external, when in fact, it's an internal process. The Apostle Paul spoke of this when he mentioned the Christ within. The kingdom of God is not somewhere distant. It is within you. It is an energetic movement inviting us to transcend basic desires and conflicts tied to our lower parts. What are we waiting for? The opportunity to access this energy lies within each of us. Imagine that you carry a seed, a divine potential. When nurtured, it travels through the body, ascending to the top of your consciousness. When it reaches the optic thalamus, it activates millions of dormant cells, expanding your mental and spiritual capacities. It's a true awakening. But for this to happen, we need to choose. We need to care for this energy, avoiding excesses and practices that waste our potential. Balanced eating, thoughts, and actions are the first steps to activating this cycle. Now, stop and think. Will you ignore this, or will you choose to explore the power within you? The choice is yours. And if you've made it this far, know that it wasn't by chance. This is your moment to awaken. Are you ready to take the next step? This journey doesn't end here. It's just beginning. You have been called to see beyond the visible, to seek answers within yourself that the external world could never offer. And believe me, you are not alone on this quest. If this video has touched something deep within you, awakened curiosity, doubt, or even a dormant spark, don't let this opportunity pass. Subscribe to the channel and join a community of seekers who, like you, are exploring the mysteries of existence and unveiling the hidden secrets of spirituality. Like the video, share what resonated with you most in the comments, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's spread this light together. And remember, every video is a new piece of the puzzle. Don't miss the next ones. I'll see you there.